Buckle up for a wild ride through automotive history. Not every invention makes it to the showroom. Some crash and burn spectacularly. From bizarre designs to tech that was way ahead of its time, we're counting down 10 old car innovations that failed miserably. Number 10. Rim blowhorn. Once hailed as a futuristic breakthrough, the rim blowhorn was meant to revolutionize the way drivers honked their cars. Introduced in the late 1960s, this innovation replaced the traditional center horn button with a pressure-sensitive rim on the steering wheel. Simply squeeze the wheel and voila, but what sounded cool quickly turned into chaos. The rubber rim often malfunctioned, honking unexpectedly during tight turns or refusing to work altogether when needed most. Drivers were embarrassed, startled, and frustrated, turning this high-tech feature into a legendary flop. Today, the rim blowhorn stands as a quirky reminder that not every innovation deserves a comeback in automotive history. Number 9. Square steering wheels. Once touted as a future of driving, square steering wheels were a bold and utterly disastrous experiment in automotive design. Promising a futuristic look and better control, these awkward contraptions instead made turning corners feel like wrestling a stubborn shopping cart. Drivers hated the clunky shape, poor grip, and lack of precision. From the 1960s concept cars to the infamous Aston Martin Lagonda, square wheels turned innovation into irritation. What was meant to revolutionize comfort became a cautionary tale, proving that not every next big thing deserves to leave the drawing board. Some circles just shouldn't be squared. Number 8. Ford Think. The Ford Think was supposed to be the future, a sleek, electric city car designed to revolutionize urban driving. Lightweight, eco-friendly, and futuristic, it promised freedom from gas pumps and pollution, but reality hit hard. With sluggish performance, limited range, and a price tag that shocked buyers, the Think became a punchline instead of a pioneer. Ford pulled the plug after losing millions, abandoning what could have been an early EV success story. Today, the Ford Think stands as a haunting reminder that even brilliant ideas can crash and burn when the world and the technology isn't ready. Number 7. Chevrolet Vega aluminum engine. The Chevrolet Vega was supposed to be a revolution, lightweight, efficient, and ahead of its time with an innovative aluminum engine. But instead, it became a symbol of how good ideas can go disastrously wrong. Introduced in the 1970s, the Vega's unlined aluminum block promised performance and fuel economy until it started warping, overheating, and guzzling oil. What began as cutting-edge engineering turned into one of GM's biggest blunders, as engines failed prematurely and owners lost faith. The Vega's aluminum dream became a nightmare of corrosion and reliability issues, earning it a place in automotive infamy. A bold idea that could have changed the industry, if only it had worked. Number 6. Aptera Motors 2E. The Aptera Motors 2E was once hailed as the future of eco-friendly driving, a sleek, futuristic, three-wheel electric car promising unmatched aerodynamics, zero emissions, and jaw-dropping efficiency. With its spaceship-like design and a range that outperformed early EV rivals, it looked ready to revolutionize transportation. But despite the hype, Aptera's dream crashed before takeoff. Investors pulled back, production stalled, and consumers weren't ready for something that looked straight out of a sci-fi movie. What was meant to be a groundbreaking innovation became a cautionary tale of how bold ideas, poor timing, and market hesitation can destroy even the most visionary projects. The Aptera 2E remains a fascinating relic, proof that being ahead of your time can sometimes mean failure. Number 5. Cadillac XLR. The Cadillac XLR was supposed to be the ultimate fusion of luxury and innovation, a bold statement from Cadillac to rival Europe's best roadsters. With its sleek Corvette-based chassis, retractable hardtop, and futuristic tech like keyless start and adaptive cruise control, it looked like a car ahead of its time. But behind the glamour, the XLR was a ticking time bomb. Overcomplicated electronics, costly repairs, and poor reliability turned this luxury dream into a maintenance nightmare. Its high price tag didn't help either. Few wanted to gamble on an experimental Cadillac. What began as a symbol of American innovation quickly became a cautionary tale. Proof that even brilliance can crash and burn when execution fails. Number 4. The fifth wheel. Buckle up for a wild ride into automotive history with the fifth wheel. Old car innovations that failed miserably. This video dives into the quirkiest, most bizarre car inventions that promised to revolutionize driving, but spectacularly flopped instead. From the strange fifth-wheel designs to impractical gadgets that left drivers scratching their heads, we explore the ambitious ideas that never made it past the drawing board. Discover why some brilliant engineers miscalculated, why some concepts were just plain ridiculous, and how these failed innovations shaped the cars we know today. Perfect for car enthusiasts, history buffs, and anyone who loves a good laugh at human ingenuity gone hilariously wrong. Prepare for a ride full of surprises. Number 3. GM deck lid louvers. GM's deck lid louvers were supposed to be the next big thing in automotive style. Sleek, futuristic, and totally unique. But instead of turning heads, they mostly turned into headaches. Promising improved airflow and a sportier look, these louvered panels often confuse car owners and mechanics alike. From peeling paint to rattling metal, the problems piled up faster than the supposed benefits. Today, GM deck lid louvers are remembered not as a triumph of design, but as a cautionary tale in automotive experimentation. Number 2. Oldsmobile diesels. Step back into automotive history and discover the curious case of Oldsmobile diesels, an ambitious innovation that promised fuel efficiency and power, but ended in disaster. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, Oldsmobile boldly swapped gasoline engines for diesel, hoping to ride the fuel crisis wave. What followed was a nightmare of frequent breakdowns, costly repairs, and angry owners, turning these once promising vehicles into cautionary tales. From cracked engine blocks to smoky exhausts, these cars became infamous for all the wrong reasons. Join us as we dive into the mechanics, marketing missteps, and public backlash behind one of the most spectacular automotive flops in history. It's a fascinating story of ambition gone wrong. Number 1. Triumph Mayflower. Buckle up and take a ride down the bumpy road of automotive history. The Triumph Mayflower, once hailed as Britain's answer to stylish, compact cars, promised innovation and elegance, but ended up as a cautionary tale. With its razor-edge design, quirky proportions, and ambitious engineering ideas, this 1940s marvel tried to revolutionize small car luxury. Yet, despite its charm, it struggled with performance, practicality, and public appeal, earning a notorious spot in the hall of automotive flops. From overhyped marketing to design choices that bewildered drivers, the Mayflower shows how even the brightest minds can misfire. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for latest updates about the vintage videos.